Hello again, Izzy at Digital Goja Showrooms. Yeah, you know who I am. But guess what? Look at this. It's real. It's the Olympus OMD E-M1Mark II. It must be my birthday. But no, actually, the Olympus rep is standing by and he's getting ready to pry from my cold, dead hands if I don't hand them back to him. We're going to take a closer look. If this video helps you out, remember to hit me up with a like button underneath and subscribe to our channel for future sneak peeks just like this, and to share with fellow photographers and videographers. And don't forget, if you're in Miami, visit Digital Goja Showrooms. So now, of course, this is their Mark II version, mirrorless. This is their newest upgrade. They waited almost 3.5, 4 years for this upgrade. So it's a 20.4 megapixel live MOS sensor, has their new TruePic version 8 dual quad core processor. Wow, it sounds like I'm talking about a computer or a phone, but it's actually a really good camera. Of course, this is going to be their flagship in the Micro Four Thirds. It now has a swing out variable angle touchscreen. Yay, we all wanted this. 3-inch, 1.4 million dot vari-angle touchscreen. But you still have the beautiful LCD electronic viewfinder, which is 2.36 million dot. It now does DCI 4K at 24 frames per second or UHD 4K at 30 frames per second for video recording. Of course, it has the best in the business 5-axis sensor shift image stabilization. I wish I could try it out, but again, they're going to be taking this guy away real soon. But theoretically, from what I've read, the only thing that stops the stabilization on this camera is the rotation of the Earth, and I don't think Olympus can do anything about that. It does 15 frames per second shooting, and it's now expanded all the way up to a shooting in difficult light situations, working, top sensitivity. Yes, you have heard it correctly, ISO 25600, and it has a 121-point autofocus dual fast system. So this is meant for us sports and nature photographers. This guy fits the bill. You notice it's a little bit larger, but I guess it had to happen to be able to fit all this in one incredible Micro Four Thirds body. And now the weather resisting is some of the best out in the industry. It's meant to work in any harsh environment. Of course, they still maintain the beautiful Wi-Fi capability, and you now have the capability of working with 2 SD cards. So that dual card slot is going to come in very handy for video and for lots of shooting capabilities, whether you want to shoot RAW and copy one to JPEG or whatever. It is a USB 3.0 Type-C port, which is really important, so you can do tethered shooting. And of course, it now has the Pro Capture mode, which allows you to start recording, and it buffers full resolution JPEG or RAW images prior to you depressing the shutter. I've heard that before, and now it's making it its way to a full professional camera, because really this is a pro-oriented camera. All you do is press the shutter halfway down and it starts recording the images, the 14 previous frames. And now for us photographers that do close-up and macro, it does in-camera focus stacking for up to 8 shots, and it has a shifting of the focus plane slightly with tripod views, of course, and this does it in camera. Now, if you want to do post-production, you have focus bracketing, which is now from 3 to 999 frames, and 1 to 10 ranges of adjustable focus, which is great for post-production. But of course, this only works with particular lenses. And what are those? 30mm macro, 60 macro, 12 to 40, 2.8 Pro, 40 to 150, 2.8 Pro, 7 to 14 Pro, 8mm Pro. So they basically did this for their Pro lineup, but being able to do focus stacking in camera, that's pretty impressive. So here we have a sneak peek at the new Olympus E-M1Mark II. Should be available sometime in December. Of course, this will be an Olympus USA product with the standard USA warranty from Olympus USA, and it's only good if it's purchased from an authorized dealer like digitalgoja.com. Happy shooting!